Okay, well, we've got information for you. This is Randy Kirk. Hit subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just going to play through some of this. This guy apparently has is a true insider. Matt Watson must be a true insider. He obviously had time to completely do this video ahead of time, ahead of the launch. The launch has happened. Now let's see. I'm going to stop from time to time, but here goes his description of the new Model 3 Highland. Love to hear what you think about this.
More luxurious, more comfortable, and more safer. Sorry, that should just be safer. Anyhow, in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this car. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Car Wow. Buy, sell, car wow. Let's start off with the stylish bit. So one of the big changes here at the front are to the lights. They're now slimmer and sleeker than before and have more prominent LED daytime running lights. They've got a bit more Audi with the headlights. Also, they've done away with the old fog lamp and the vent at the side here. Now you've just got this one big central vent. I think the car looks a little bit more aggressive than before, less fish-like. Do you know what? I think there's a little bit of a hint of the Hyundai Ioniq 6 about it. Or maybe, if I'm being a bit kinder, an Aston Martin Vantage.
So this guy's pretty funny. I felt that it was a little more aggressive when I saw the earlier pictures. What did you think? Some of you commented on the last video that you thought it was looked great and you were ready to buy it. Others were not as impressed, but now we'll get some more detail. I think it is definitely more aggressive and sportier. Do like some of the trim ideas so far.
From the side, the Model 3 is very similar to before because this is actually a mid-life facelift, not an all-new car. However, there are some new alloy wheel designs, so you get 18 and 19 inches, and the 19s, which is what these are, have these special slats inserted there, which make the wheels look a little bit larger than normal. Also, there's two new paint schemes.
So I'm not a big tire wheel guy. Rims are, they can look cool or not cool. I don't spend a lot of time worrying about the wheels. What do you guys think about the wheels? Love to know in the comments what your feelings are.
There's an ultra red, which is very similar to what you get on the new Tesla Model S. And then this stealth gray, which is pretty nice. Finally, around the back, there are some new taillights, and they're no longer split like on the previous car. That means that when you open the tailgate, the lights go completely. Also, this lower part of the bumper has been redesigned as well, and you've got these fog lights integrated into them. Here on the inside, there is a new dash.
So there's the exterior of the car. Again, let me know your thinking. Now let's go to the interior.
Design. The general idea is the same with this large landscape screen and the very minimalist dash. However, the design of it is different. You've got LED lighting up there. This panel here, you can actually...
So what do you think about the LED lighting? Every evidence is that this is going to show up everywhere. It's going to be in the Cybertruck, probably going to be added to a Juniper version of the Model Y coming next year. What do you think about this interior lighting?
Personalize it with different materials and colors. You've got this big central vent. Also, the steering wheel is different. So now you've got the indicators on there. So there's no stalks at all on this car. You used to have the indicators on a stalk and the cruise control on a stalk as well.
So what do you think about the no stalk? What do you think about all this new design? Love to hear in the comments.
The horn is also now on the center of the steering wheel, which makes it easier to...
Now there's something I really appreciate. We never use our horns in California. It's about as gauche to use your horn in California as it is not to use your horn in New York City. But when you do want a horn, I want to know where it is. I want to be able to find it fast, and I want to be able to hit it hard. So I do appreciate this upgrade.
If there's an emergency. Other changes include a redesign of the center console for these aluminium bits here to make it feel a bit more expensive. And Tesla claim they have improved the quality of the materials inside this car. It does feel a little bit better than before. But the improvement in quality isn't just for show. You see, Tesla chose the materials, their ability to absorb noise as well, because one of the ways to make the car more quiet and comfortable to travel in is to stop noises vibrating around the cabin. Also, they've stopped noise entering to the cabin in the first place. So the old Model 3 had acoustic glass on the windscreen and the front windows, but now it has it on the rear windows and the back window. They've also fitted more sound insulation to the car. There's also a little uptick in the bonnet to help deflect wind over the windscreen. Also,
So all of these noise reduction items, now we're talking about getting into the luxury of a $45,000 to $60,000 car, and yet you're going to be buying this in a car that's probably going to be, for the most part, for the average citizen out there, they're going to be spending $30,000 in the United States, in the 30s, maybe in the low 20s or mid 20s after incentives in some other countries. I think this is huge that you're going to get this kind of quality on this kind of car.
Done is fitted some new tyres specifically developed for this car, which reduce road noise. The overall effect of this, according to Tesla, is a 30% improvement in wind noise and ambient noise, which means basically if you pull up at the traffic lights and there's a truck chugging along next to you, it should reduce that kind of noise coming into the cabin. Also, there's a 25% improvement in impact noises, which is basically noise from your suspension, and a 20% improvement in road noise. Another way Tesla has tried to make this Model 3 feel more luxurious is to improve the suspension. So the old Model 3 was pretty good at dealing with bigger bumps, but it would tend to fidget over imperfections in the road. So to try to address this, what Tesla have done is upgraded the suspension. So they've fitted new springs and dampers. They've altered the geometry of the front suspension. They've changed the way they're mounting the subframes to the actual chassis with more bonding points, and they've upgraded the bushings as well. They've even worked on the tyres. So as well as improving road noise, these tyres are apparently more cushioning, so they help iron out some of the bumps in the road.
So I would say that the number one thing that most people say when they're dealing with a Model Y or a Model 3, in terms of luxury and the price point, would be, in fact, the suspension. It does drive a little like a sports car, which is good if you like a sports car, but some people really prefer a cushier ride, a Cadillac type ride. And something in between, I think, would be much better. I've always thought that, and it looks like Tesla has recognized that that's what the customers want.
Obviously, Tesla has updated the technology on the Model 3. So you've got a new screen. The dimensions are the same as before, and the processor behind it is the same as before. But the screen itself is now brighter and more responsive. You've also got the new Airway 2.0 system. So that's the ventilation system, which has been upgraded. And now, unlike before, you can actually turn off the passenger air system if you want to, or turn it on again. So if you or your passenger can't agree on what fan speed to have, that's not a problem anymore at all. Tesla have also improved the Bluetooth in this car. So before you had one central system with a collection of microphones, now you have two systems, one on each side. So you should have better audio phone calls. They've also improved the Wi-Fi connectivity, so you can do things like download stuff while parked slightly further away from your house and the router. They've improved the connectivity to your phone, so when you're using your phone as your key, the car will recognize your phone while you're further away from the vehicle.
Boy, I tell you what, these guys are constantly thinking, and all kinds of, I don't know about you, but it's kind of some of the things that I've been concerned about. Sometimes when I come up to our Model Y, I have to literally turn, if I have my phone in my back pocket, I have to literally turn in order to get the car to open. Maybe that won't be true anymore. And also we found that we do have to have the car fairly close in order to get it to upgrade to the next level. And this sounds like that is being improved as well.
Well, another thing they've done is updated the stereo for even more bass and punch, and it now has 17 speakers instead of 14 speakers. As before, you've got wireless charging here, and underneath the center console, there is a USB-C port, which can charge at 65 watts, so you can actually charge a laptop off it. You've also got two USB-C ports here in the back as well. But the big news is this screen here for rear passengers. So they can do things like control the stereo, the climate control here in the rear, and they can even watch movies and play games on that.
Now, this is huge. I can't believe that this hasn't been on the other cars. It can't be that expensive. And holy mackerel, this is a big, big, big improvement. What do you guys think?
Screen. Tesla has also updated the geometry of the seats to make them a little bit more reclined and comfortable, though I still do find them a little bit too close to the floor, so your knees are quite high up and you can't really stretch your feet out underneath the seat in front. However, the seats are now perforated, which looks a little bit more expensive. However, the perforations in the front actually serve a purpose, because now the front seats aren't only heated, they're also ventilated with cool air. The final major thing that Tesla's changed on this car is the efficiency. Now, they actually haven't done anything to the motors nor the batteries. However, they have been able to improve the car's efficiency by up to 8% by improved aerodynamics. So those styling changes aren't just for show, they actually improve the car's aerodynamics. And the drag coefficient has now gone down to 0.219 CD from 0.225 CD for the old car. And that makes the new Tesla Model 3 the most aerodynamic Tesla you can get. So what does the efficiency improvement mean to the car's range? Well, the rear-wheel drive version will be capable of 554 kilometers, and the dual-motor long-range version, 678 kilometers. And if you want that in miles, it's these figures. Now, the car will go on sale in Europe in October. However, in the UK, we're going to have to wait.
So, of course, they have the right-hand drive in the United Kingdom, so they're going to have to wait until next year. Anyway, that's all from this guy. So let me know what you think. We got longer range. We've got all kinds of improvements to the exterior of the body, etc. We got 2 new colors, which are absolutely phenomenal. Those are beautiful colors. You've got all kinds of interior advantages, comfort advantages, noise advantages. Let me know, this looks to me like a significant update, and let Warren know, okay, that it's true. This is a significant update. Only thing we don't have is the price. What I'm going to do for you guys is, as soon as I get the price, I'm not going to do a whole new video about it. I will pin it to the top of the comments. So if you check back, you can get the price. As soon as I get it, I will put it in and pin it to the top of the comments. I'll put it in the description as well to make it easy for you to find it. All right, that's it. Listen, while I got you, you know what? We lots and lots of sales of these. This has really been fun. Remind you again that we've got this great, it is stainless steel, it weighs 7 ounces. It's huge. And it's a bottle opener, and it goes on your refrigerator, and it comes in camo too. It's $25. If you're not in the United States, it's going to be $45 because of the freight. $25, send it to my PayPal. It's all the information is down below. Or you can get it for free just by joining up at the $10 level on Patreon. That's all I got right now for you. Hopefully this is useful, and you could like and share and all that kind of jazz. Good stuff coming tomorrow. We got Brian Wang probably tomorrow, maybe Saturday. And he says he's got some electrifying, some shocking news about the battery packs and battery capabilities downstream, and maybe even coming up pretty soon. And then on Saturday morning, for sure, we've got Larry Goldberg and I will be talking about what Cathie Woods says tomorrow night on her regular update. Okay, that's it. It's been great talking to you.